Hello and welcome to Nest of Guidance. Welcome back to Nest of Guidance if you're already a birdie here. And I am here with another tarot show and tell. I really enjoyed showcasing the stained glass tarot last episode, and so I wanted to show off another one of my tarot decks that I don't think I've ever shown it to a lot of people or in a video before, so this will be your first time seeing it as well, I believe. And that is the Esoteric and Unique Wanderer's Tarot. And this Wanderer's Tarot I actually bought back in 2020 in the House of Intuition in Los Angeles area when I was there visiting. And it is a really beautiful little box set just like this. On the inside it has the 4 Minor Arcana suits that it represents, which still represent the 4 that we know, but they give it a little bit of a different spin in this deck, and I'm just going to hop right into this deck. First of all, this is the little booklet that it comes with, and it's really adorable because it is created by Casey Zabella, and she is a really unique and inspiring person. There's also a different version of this exact same deck that is black cardstock with silver or white graphics and writing on it, which has a completely different energy than this one, which I'll get into in a little later when I show you the cards itself. But the book kind of has this like manifestation memo. It talks about the suits that it represents, which is the moons for the cups, stones for pentacles, feathers for wands, and knives for swords. It also goes into the numerology of each card, and also its court cards are different as well. In this deck you have the Philosopher, which is a student and teacher, the Goddess, which is a strong and nurturing figure, the Prophet, which is the seeker and seer, and the Wanderer, which is a buoyant and excited traveler. So a little bit different there, but I really enjoy the energy of this deck. It is really radiant in its uniqueness and its individuality. And then it also has like a little bit of information on the major arcanas, and then you go into these 2 informations here along with the information it has about the minor arcana suits to decipher and tune into the meaning of the minor arcana cards, as opposed to having a divination meaning for each and every minor arcana card. Is just like, here's the numerology, here's the suits, figure it out. And I really love that it's just like, I'm just going to give you the basics, the bones, and you can build the rest. So, for example, let's go into this cardstock and show you this deck. So this is what the cards look like on the back. It's really beautiful. And then again, they have a silver embalming on the side. There's also the ones that are black with the white or silver images and silver writing. This one is the white one with the black images and black writing on it. And this deck really has kind of like a slippy, slidey type of energy and feel to the cards, whereas the other one, it's almost like your tarot cards are blocks of wood, is the best way I can describe it. Now let's go into the cards that I've tuned into to show you as an example of this really unique tarot deck. First we have the Hermit. Again, gotta show the Hermit, gotta represent my Virgos. So here's the Hermit. I love how the Hermit has the candle in its face, still standing on the cliff. I love that he's like a little barefoot mage and is like beaming light out from the palm of its hand. And I just really love this powerful and straightforward energy of the Hermit, that it is its own lantern, as opposed to holding the lantern. It's like channeling the light from its inner knowing through its hand and out into the world. So that is the Hermit card in this deck. Then we have another one of my favorite cards in the Major Arcana, which is actually this Death card. I love how it feels like a celebration of life. I love how it feels like a party. I love how the skeleton feels like he's floating down the river of Styx on his scythe, and that he has the rose in his hand. It just is a really like jubilation type of energy for death and transformation, which you don't see very often in tarot. So this is actually one of my all-time favorite death cards in all the tarot decks that I've come across. And then we have probably my favorite world card, which is this lovely world card right here. I just love how straightforward it is. It gets that energy across. I love how the woman in the world card in this one has the witch's hat on, and the divinatory meaning for this world card really resonates for me, and I really love it because it just says you're in divine flow with this world card. So that is absolutely radiant and straightforward. And when you're passing through the end of an entire book, 555, changes happening in your favor, then you are definitely in divine flow. Now let's go into some of the Minor Arcana cards for this fun and unique tarot deck. I have here the Four of Feathers, which is the Four of Wands traditionally. And in this one, it is material unity of your passions and your ambitions being ignited. And I just love how it does have like the four feathers almost have the same energy and symmetry as the flame and candle itself. So this is the Four of Feathers, which would be traditionally the Four of Wands in the Rider-Waite-Smith or other tarot decks that are more traditional. Then we have this really powerful and beautiful Ace of Moons, which would be the Ace of Cups. I love how the moonlight is really like illuminating the path in the water, in the dark sky above, but is just like this big, bright, full moon that's being held by the mountains. In this card, it is a really beautiful and striking Ace of Moons, which would be, again, Ace of Cups in traditional tarot. Then we have the Ten of Stones, which really does give that energy of, like, all of the physical resources, all of the completion piling up for you, with that, like, more formed or crystallized diamond-like stone on the top, showing you that you do have all those resources gathered for you in a pile and ready to go. And the Ten of Stones would be traditionally the Ten of Pentacles. And then last but certainly not least, we have the Queen of Knives, which would be traditionally the Queen of Swords. I love how you really get the sense of how her precise energy, her clairvoyance, her perception, her clarity, through like the single cyclops eye with the beams coming forward, and how she has still like the hand up like she does in traditional tarot as the Queen of Swords, but this is the Queen of Knives in this tarot deck. So that is a little bit of the Major Arcana and Minor Arcana for this Wanderer's Tarot, and now I'm just going to quickly go into the full deck for you to pull 3 cards to see what message the Wanderer's Tarot has for us in this reading if you were watching it and tuning in. Interesting. Another thing about this deck is that there is no reverses, which is always, you know, kind of heartwarming to tune into. But interesting message here, but it kind of has a balance to it, har. We start here with the Magician, so know that you have all of these beautiful resources on table and more stored away. Her table is literally a treasure chest. So you have more resources physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually to you to manifest what you wish for yourself than you are even tuning into and utilizing at this time when you see this reading with this Magician card. And she's also like still doing the as above, so below. And you even have a safe place that you can go and practice more with this fun and wild Magician card that you're tuning into with this reading. Then we go into the Two of Feathers, again, which is the Two of Wands traditionally. So know that it's like, again, you have all of the resources plus more available to you. So it's time to take hold of both what is available to you and the expansion that is awaiting for you with the Two of Feathers, to know that everything is in perfect balance and alignment for you to manifest your desires and your ambitions and your passions at this time. You just gotta, like, it's giving me Dumbo energy. You just gotta take the feather and fly. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta take the resources and fly. And then last but not least, we have the Two of Stones. So when you take the feather and fly using the resources that you have, then it manifests infinite abundance from that energy. Look at this. Look at this. Infinity symbol, star crystal, right? You have it all in alignment, in accordance, physically, with your passions, with your ability to manifest what you want for yourself in your life already. So, not to sound pushy, but Spirit is like, go to it. And that is the fun message we have for this Wanderer's Tarot. I hope this tarot show and tell showing you the Wanderer's Tarot resonated for you. Let me know in the comments if you feel like you want to tune in. I had to go to LA to pick up this tarot deck from the House of Intuition. So if you're in that area around there, you might find it there. You might have to check out Casey Isabella online to pick up a deck otherwise, but I would definitely recommend it and its counterpart, the black cardstock, as well, if you want something that feels more like solid pieces of wood as opposed to oily, slicky, slimy. Not slimy, but like this cardstock definitely has like a slippy feel to it. But there you go. I hope you enjoyed this tarot show and tell of the Wanderer's Tarot. Give this video a like if it interested you, and subscribe if you'd like to become a birdie in the Nest of Guidance. I'm forgetting how to talk. I'm like so in this energy already. 1, 2, 2, 2. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. You're on the right track. Things are manifesting for you. And I will see you in my next reading. Namaste.